what's going on? It is Ash here coming at you today in Clash Royale. We are inside a match, so we're just going to jump right into it today. How are you guys enjoying the new Dragon Spa Arena? How are you enjoying the new balance changes inside Clash Royale here in Season 11? Just a final reminder, because today is the last day of my $700 of giveaways on all of my social media platforms. I forgot yesterday, but I will include links to all of those social media in the pinned comment of today's video, as well as in the description. If you guys want to go ahead and enter, do so, because they will be drawn, all the winners, tonight. Thank you for using creator code CWA, guys. Everything that you give me goes right back to you guys, so I really appreciate you guys supporting me in all Supercell games. It works in Brawl Stars, Clash of Clans, heck, it even works in Heyday, as well as Clash Royale, and Boom Beach, I guess, right? Boom Beach? All right, cool, Boom Beach. Anybody play Boom Beach out there? Is it still a Boom Beach community out there? Anyway, let's not get too sidetracked here. Going against Darkness, we are playing a Golem Fisherman deck. That's right, Fisherman. And my man, Synergy Link, really great guy, gave us a lot of deck tips. Today's going to be just a great video. We are here, top 150 ladder. We're going to see how high we can push up. He is the only, or was the only guy last season using Fisherman at the top of ladder, and now he likes the deck even more. So again, I have his tips that I will share with you guys throughout the duration of this video. But hey, let's just start out by enjoying this first match here, hopefully, if we win, right? So look at the deck. It's Golem, Night Witch, Baby D, the newly nerfed Baby D, but he seems just as strong as he was before with a minus 10 HP. We have the Dark Prince, and then we have the Fisherman. The two spells are two of like the less popular spells in the game. Not to say they're unpopular, but you guys get what I'm saying compared to like Fireball and Zap and whatever. Arrows and Lightning. Let's see how we do here in this scenario. We're going to use our little Fisherman, pull that giant to the King Tower, but can we defend here? I don't think so. The newly nerfed Mini P.E.K.K.A, excuse me, is on the right tower and does take it down. But meanwhile, this could be a tower trade situation. We have a Night Witch, a Baby D, and a Fisherman in back there. Golem's already on the tower. Night Witch is still alive. And there it is. Night Witch is still alive. We're going to take that tower down. This could be a 3-crown here, guys. We have a Golem, a Baby D, a Dark Prince. Man, how can the opponent stop this push? Another Golem! Synergy Link, you are a madman. 2 Golems, Fisherman, Baby D, Dark Prince, Mega Minion. You've got it all here, guys. This is going to be GG. Starting out with a very definitive 3-crown with this deck. And the Inferno Tower, I like this guy already. Let's go into the next match, guys. Alright guys, we are 138, excuse me, in the world here against Smart Life. Smart Life plays Royal Giant. What the heck does this guy play? Royal Giant, 3 Musketeers, and he's playing the Goblin Hut. Again, the Inferno Tower emote, man. This guy knows how to get some love from CWA. I like the cut of this guy's jib. Synergy Link was a very, very popular request here. After last season, a lot of people tweeting me, dude, you gotta get this one dude playing Fisherman on the channel. So the question I had originally was, okay, is this like, okay, I'm playing a Golem deck and I'm pretty good at Golem and I just added a Fisherman, it's kind of, you know, novel? Or is it actually good in this deck? And Fisherman, Synergy Link actually tells me it is very good in this deck. We might lose this tower, by the way. Well, arrows come down. Forget about it. Arrows getting a lot of value there. And it looks like Night Witch is going to finish off this Royal Giant here. So one thing about this deck is, unlike what we saw in the first match there and almost in the second match, is he doesn't like to tower trade with Fishermen. It's not like a normal Golem deck where it's okay to tower trade because you have that firepower. It did work out for us in the first match, so there are exceptions to every rule. But let's go ahead and get into the deck tips here as we might take this left tower down. Number one, his guy's name is Fisherman One Trick on Discord, so I keep going to read his tips and saying, number one tip by Fisherman One Trick, number one by Link is, it's okay to cycle Fisherman in the back if you know you're not playing P.E.K.K.A, Giant Skeleton, or Golem. So if you're not going against P.E.K.K.A, Giant Skeleton, or Golem, cycling a Fisherman in the back is a move that you'll see Link do quite a bit with this deck, okay? Number two is try not to tower trade. Fisherman is a lot more effective when you can pull everything to the middle and get massive DPS from all towers. That is the real value of Fisherman in this deck. So in order to get the massive value of all 3 towers, this is the brilliant commentary where you're not going to get on any other YouTube channel. you need to have all 3 towers still standing, right? In order to get value, you need to actually have your towers. So here we're going to go ahead and sack the left tower, of course, doing exactly against the tips that the pro gives me, but in this situation, the tower was already really low. We're going to go in, and there's the 3 Musketeers, and Link probably didn't see that coming. A Valkyrie and 3 Musketeers, this might be a loss here. We go in with the lightning and the arrows there. 3 Musketeers, those of you who don't play a lot of 3 Musketeers, it's my strongest deck. It's still the deck that I have the most success with if I want to like get a new personal best. And as a 3 Musketeer player, and the other 3 Musketeer players will tell you this as well, the #1 thing we like to see is lightning. 3 Musketeers do not struggle with lightning. You can block the lane, clog up the lane. You saw Smart Life do it there with the Valkyrie. So that is not a bad matchup. I'd much rather see lightning than fireball. So it does not give us the matchup advantage just because we have lightning and they have 3 Musketeers. But here we go, going into the 3 Muskies, same lane. I'll finish with the tips. There's a couple more here in the next match. So here we go. It's a Valkyrie, 3 Musketeers. We go with the Baby D. We have Dark Prince in hand. He zaps. Arrows come down. 2 Musketeers still alive. Valkyrie is down. Hey, wait a second here, guys. We have 1,000,000 bats on that Royal Giant. I counted them. There's 1,000,000. Royal Giant doesn't even get 1 hit on our right tower. So the damage advantage to Smart Life. But hey, he's going to have a heck of a time stopping this push. Okay, Valkyrie will probably stop it. Forget it. But Dark Prince will live on. And he will get a charge off against that right tower. So evening out the damage here, giving us a very slight damage advantage. This guy, Smart Life, is playing Goblin Hut. I can't believe it. Anyway, we go with the Baby D. We have a Night Witch as well behind that Golem. Here comes the lightning down. Only 1 Musketeer left standing. Here we go. Golem on the tower. Baby D on the tower. It doesn't need to be on the tower. There we go. Tower is down. So taking down the Royal Giant. Smart Life has been on the channel before, by the way, guys. Really good player. Let's go ahead and check in to see where we are here. We are 114 in the world. Be right back. All right, guys, here we go in the next one against Mel 2014. So it looks like a stalemate here. You know what, guys? I have a viewer voicemail all queued up. Let's go ahead and listen to what you have to say.
Hey, Ash. So my idea is for Poison. Poison's the only damage-dealing spell that doesn't have a secondary effect. Freeze obviously freezes and does damage. Tornado now even does damage to buildings. Fireball has pushback, Lock has pushback, Zap reset, Lightning reset. So why not add a secondary effect to Poison? I know, Poison was huge when Poison did the slowdown when it first came out with Clash Royale, but don't you think it should have something if every other spell has something? I'm not saying the slowdown is the correct idea, but just add something to it in order for it to have a secondary effect like every other spell. So what you think?
Okay, that viewer voicemail came from Eric. Thank you, Eric, for that question, or that idea, I guess, about Poison. It looks like we might be going into a mirror matchup here, maybe. Who knows? Night Witch either with Elixir Golem or with Golem. We will see here. So what I'm trying to do here, guys, is always have a few voicemails kind of ready to go. If there's ever a stalemate in the beginning of these matches, I can just play your voicemails. If you want to rant about the game, rave about the game, share your card ideas, share your balance ideas, go ahead and send in a voice memo, any sort of a voice file to clashwithashhotline@gmail.com. It could come here on the channel just like Eric's did. So Eric has an interesting idea here. It is an Elixir Golem. Let's see how we handle this matchup, guys. Of course, Fisherman not going to help us out against all those blobs, right? But we do have the splash damage covered with the Dark Prince and the Baby D and the arrows as well to help out. Poison. Does Poison need something a little bit extra to help it kind of stand out as a more unique spell, have a secondary effect? Fireball does have the knockback. A lot of spells have something. Poison, all it has is damage over time, which can be beneficial. Damage over time in itself is a value in some situations, like Graveyard, right? I mean, that is the best spell to respond to what is one of the strongest win conditions in the game. So my opinion is that Poison does already have that nice lightning value there, guys. Oh my god, this might be another 3-crown. We might be 3-crowning the dirtiest deck in the game. The deck that usually gets a bunch of 3-crowns against other players. Look at this, guys. Look at this. We might get a 3-crown, but just to finish up my thoughts there, I think that Poison already is a bit unique with the damage over time. It would be interesting, though, to Eric's point, to see it experimenting adding another dynamic to the spell. For example, could they add a little bit of slow, kind of like the Earthquake slow, kind of like Poison used to be way back in the day, to the Poison and take away a little bit of its damage? I don't know, be interesting to test out, but I do think the card is still viable and unique and a great spell. Anyway, guys, this is gonna be maybe 2-1. Not a 3 crown, but very close to taking down the dirtiest deck, the Rage E-Golem deck. I like to see it. You love to see it against Mel 2014. Let's go ahead and go into the next match. We're 65th in the world. All right, guys, here we go against this dude. Yeah, that was a very nice victory. I wonder if Battle Healer going against Logbait here. I wonder if Battle Healer is going to be, you know, if that smallish nerf to her is going to be enough. I kind of speculated in my balance change video that it probably wouldn't be enough. 10% HP doesn't really change much of anything. I don't know if she dies to Rocket now. I guess that would be the only thing. But man, she should die to Rocket, right? I mean, she's a very tanky unit. A lot of people don't realize just because you get so annoyed by her heal, but she's a tank, man. Anyway, here we go, guys. Dark Prince up against this. I really want to pay attention to specifics on this matchup because Logbait is still one of the most popular decks in the game. I think it's always kind of top 3 in popularity for the last several years, along with 2.6 and P.E.K.K.A. Bridge Spam in this game. Anyway, I want to finalize or finish up on those tips too. My bad on them. Let me pull them up here as we kind of pay attention to the match. 1 minute in here. Where did I go? All right, we're back. Okay, so one mistake that that Link has identified with people using Fisherman, you know, let's face it, we haven't used Fisherman a lot. You know, I haven't used Fisherman since the month it was released. I'm sure a lot of you guys are like me, right? So he says, don't always try to pull tanks to the opposite lane. One mistake people make is they position the Fisherman so, say they're defending against a Giant or an Elixir Golem or whatever, they position the Fisherman so he's pulling it all the way to opposite lane. You can do that in some situations, but you have to be very, very careful, he says, because your opponent can get very good damage on both lanes if they just support the other lane. Like, say you pull a Giant to the other lane, they can just drop minions or whatever, and then you have a really difficult situation where you can't defend both lanes. So oftentimes he'll place the Fisherman in the same lane, pull it to center, pull it to the opposite tower range, but that's about it. You're not going to make a dual lane push situation because those can be very difficult to defend. So that was the final tip from him. He also wanted to give a shout out to Clash League, which is a more relaxed league with a tier 1 moderate, tier 1 to moderate semi-pro feel to it that a lot of you guys are invited to join his competitive league. A lot of you guys asking me about leagues in the game. Go ahead and check out the link in the description below along with his player stats profile and his Twitter information, along with 2 of his YouTuber friends he wanted to give a big shout out to as well. I know I will subscribe to those guys. Always looking to support new creators in the scene. So here we go, 20 seconds remaining. We go immediately with a Mega Minion on that Princess. We have a Golem down in the left, blocking that Night Witch. Let's see what Link can do here. With a name like Link, I gotta ask you guys. I have to. It's like contractually mandatory. What's your favorite Zelda game of all time? I am so old that I go with the OG. I go with the original because I remember when it was released. That's how old Ash is. Anyway, yeah, I go with the original and of course the second one, The Adventures of Link for the NES, because you know how it is. You guys will realize someday when you're old. I'm sure a few of you oldies out there watching me. I've mentioned this before on the channel, but my viewer demographic is actually way older than your average Clash Royale channel, probably because, I don't know, because I'm old. But, yeah, anyway, so a lot of you guys probably do remember the originals of Zelda. But enough Zelda talk. I think anyway, let's not get too sidetracked here. 243 remaining on that tower. It's going to be lightning at this point, and we're going to win again. We haven't lost one match yet in this video, guys. Incredible work, and Fisherman comes in handy against these princesses too, right? Because at the very least, Fisherman's going to force the opponent to respond to block and protect the princess all the time. Nice job kind of delaying that lightning as the opponent was just cycling those goblin gangs. Let's go into the next match, guys. All right, guys, here we go against Kaba Final Form. I don't know, all these Final Forms. I know Fino Final Form. I'm assuming this is him. And it's got to be, because look at this deck, man. It's Sparky, Royal Giant, Hog Rider. Sparky, I always forget. Hog Rider, Sparky, Royal Giant. Yeah, this is a deck. This is a deck, man. He hit me up, actually, today or last night in the DMs, wanted to come back on the channel, so let me know. Oh! I stand corrected. This is not Fino Final Form. My bad. There's 2 Final Forms. Or is he trying a different deck? I have no idea. Either way, it looks like Balloon's going to take down our left tower, so we could be in trouble here, guys. We could be in trouble. We do not want to be tower trading, but hey, when you lose your tower, there's not much you can do, right? There's not much you can do, so here we go. This is, by the way, going to be the last match of the video. We're going to take that tower down. That's good news. But now, can we capitalize on this? Can we defend against Balloon Lumberjack, which is definitely going to be back in the meta after the Tornado last-second emergency nerf? We're seeing it a little bit more difficult, just a little bit more difficult to activate your King Tower with a Hog Rider, especially a Hog Rider Ice Golem. Impossible to activate now off a Hog Rider Ice Golem, and of course, or a Hog Rider Lumberjack for that matter. Nice Fisherman in there to stop that Lumberjack at least, to try to mitigate damage, but hey, that raged up Hog Rider, oh god, does a number on our tower, 856. 10 seconds remaining here in in single elixir time. But hey, double elixir is where we can mount a comeback playing this deck. But yeah, have you guys tried the new Tornado? What do you think of it? So we're gonna lose this tower here. Instead, we're gonna go with the Night Witch in the back. We're gonna try for the 3 crown here. Let's end this video with a bang, try to get top 50 in the world, and end with a 3 crown. Sounds good to me, right? Sound good to you guys? Here we go. This is going to be the Battle of the Dragons. Very apropos for the theme of this season 11. Oh, the freeze comes down. So does lightning, though. Mega Minion comes down. Okay, here we go. Here we go, guys. We got a big push going. Inferno D is down from the opponent. We got a Night Witch down for us. Lumberjack's going to be toast. Thanks to the Dark Prince. This is going to be 3 crown, I think, here, guys. Freeze is back in hand. He has Valkyrie. We're trying to pull that Valkyrie away. Oh, nice delay on the Valkyrie there by the opponent. Wow, I can't believe they stopped that push. I thought this was going to be an undefeated. It's still going to be an undefeated video. Are you kidding me? Arrows come down. 36 HP. No. Ooh, that hurts. I forgot they even had a tower lead. Oh, what a way to end the video, guys. But hey, we gotta go. That's all we have time for today. Huge shout out to Synergy Link. Check out his player stats and profile thanks to statsroyale.com. Thank you for using creator code CWA. What a heartbreaking finish. I'm still reeling from that last loss, 36 HP. Shout out to Bren Chong, my YouTube partner. Check out all of the Discord links and all of my social media as well in the pinned comment, and his YouTuber friends that he wanted to give a shout out to, along with the Clash Cup. Everything you need will be in the show notes below, along with a deck link. Give the Fisherman a try, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, take care, guys.